Today we are going to be making a doggy paw print. In the end, it looks something like this. This is my German-haired pointer dog. She's awesome. Footprint. So this is what something it's going to look like in the end, relatively. Your supplies you're going to be needing is an old Tupperware that you're not going to use, some dirt that's been wet, and something to put your dirt in. The wet dirt, you're going to press your paw, dog's paw on it, and it's going to make the shape, and then you're going to fill the hole up with the plaster. You're going to need some plaster or whatever else you want. I suppose you could use like clay, but that would be like pressing the dog's paw print too much, and then probably wouldn't show up. I suggest plaster. And some water to wet the plaster with. In the mixing thing, I'm using an old arrow that lost its tip. No tip. So I'm just going to be using this to stir. Okie doke. So, I'm going to take some of the plaster and pour it in. Oh, it's dusty. And try not to breathe in. What? Nothing, Mom. Ugh, it tastes horrible. And you're probably going to pour about the same amount of water. Or, I'm going to start with half of the amount of water. And mix it up. Okay, this isn't a very good stirring thing. Okay, getting a different stirring. Broken pencil. Boom. You're going to stir this up until it's all the way mixed. So maybe don't add a whole thing because it's like super liquidy. Maybe add just a half. Yeah. This needs more plaster. See how it's so runny? Super runny. Blech. I'm adding more plaster. Probably added another quarter cup, and it's thickening up nicely now. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and come back when it's done. So it ended up to be a little too thick, so I added some more water. And I also resorted to using a spoon. Oh no! So it's a nice consistency, kind of thick, gluey. And then you're going to want to go get your dog. So I'm going to go get her, and I'll meet you back. So I got my dog, and I'm just going to take the dirt, the wet water, and take her paw. Place it into the water, or into the dirt. And try to get it evenly, spread it out, and put a lot of weight on it. And then hopefully, you'll get a decent pressing. So I got a really good pressing from my dog. She was actually very, very good. Kind of surprised. But it wasn't exactly perfect. I'm just going to take my finger and make the indentions a little more deep so they show up more. And then I'm going to take my plaster, mix it up, and pour it into the holes, and cover your whole thing with plaster. I'm going to pause and then come back when it's done. So, I put the plaster in, and it should look something like this. You're going to let it sit in this position for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you are going to take it out carefully and can brush off some of the dirt. It will be still soft at this point, so make sure you don't brush it off too hard. Brush it off hard after like a day or two, after it's fully hardened. I'm going to pause the video and come back after 15 minutes when it's dry.